Stop what you're doing. I need to tell you something. Right now, in this very moment. You might be looking at your bank account and seeing almost nothing. You might be holding a bill you can't pay. You might be wondering how you'll feed your children tomorrow. You might be one day away from losing everything. And you're asking God, where are you? But let me tell you a story. Thousands of years ago, there was a woman just like you. Her husband died. Her children were about to be taken. The debt collectors were at her door. And all she had left was one small jar of oil. Almost nothing. Almost empty. Almost gone. But that's when God said, "Bring me your almost nothing, and watch what I do with it." Today, God is saying the same thing to you. Bring me your empty bank account. Bring me your last dollar. Bring me your broken hope. Bring me your almost nothing. And I will show you that I am the God who multiplies. If you believe this, write in the comments, "God, multiply what little I have left." Because what you're about to hear is not just a song. It's a prophecy over your life. She looked at what she had, just one jar of oil. The debt was at her door, her children in turmoil. The world said it's not enough, you'll never make it through. But she took what little she had and brought it to you. You said go and borrow jars, as many as you can. Don't ask for just a few. This is my plan. Pour out what you have. Don't hold anything back. Watch me take your almost nothing and fill in what you lack. When you bring your little, God brings His all. When you pour out your nothing, heaven starts to pour. To the God who fills, bring your almost nothing. To the God who multiplies still. He took 5 loaves and 2 fish and fed thousands with bread. He'll take your last dollar and multiply what's left. Bring your empty jar. Don't be afraid. The God of the widow is the God who makes a way. She poured and poured and poured, and the oil kept flowing down. Every jar was filled, not one empty found. She paid off all her debts and still had more to spare. That's what God does when you bring Him your prayer. Maybe looking at you're almost gone. Maybe you're counting pennies, wondering how you'll carry on. But God is saying, bring it here. Bring me what you have. I specialize in miracles. I specialize in making last. The oil will not run out until every jar is filled. The provision will not stop until every need is healed. What you have is not too small. What you have is not too late. Bring it to the God who multiplies and watch Him demonstrate. Pour it out, pour it out. Watch God multiply it. Bring it here, bring it here, bring it here. Watch God provide it. Not enough becomes more than enough when you put it in His hands. Almost nothing becomes everything when you trust His plan. Bring your empty jar to the God who fills. Bring your almost nothing to the God who multiplies still. He took 5 loaves and 2 fish and fed thousands with bread. He'll take your last dollar and multiply what's left. Bring your empty jar. Don't be afraid. The God of the widow is the God who makes a way. So take what little you have and bring it to Him now. He's waiting to show you He's the God who knows how. Your jar is not empty when God is in it. Your nothing becomes everything in just 1 minute. If this song spoke to your situation, if you're the widow with the empty jar, if you're wondering how you'll make it, write this in the comments. God, I'm bringing you my almost nothing. And stay with me, because the miracle is not over yet. I've been counting what I don't have, looking at my empty hands, wondering how I'll make it when I can barely stand. The bills are piling higher, the walls are closing in, and I'm crying out to heaven, God, when does breakthrough begin? But I hear you whisper softly in the middle of my pain. What you see is ending, I see is where I reign. What you call your nothing, I call my starting place. What you think is over is where I demonstrate my grace. So I'm bringing you my broken, I'm bringing you my last, I'm bringing you my almost nothing, and trusting in your best. When nothing becomes everything in the hands of God, when empty this tonight. Your almost nothing is about to become everything when you place it in His hands. Say it with me. My nothing becomes everything. Nothing becomes everything when I give it to God. Empty becomes full when I trust His word. Almost gone becomes abundance in His mighty hand. Not enough becomes more than enough. That's His plan. And the story's told. I'm the widow with the jar, and God's about to move. I'm bringing in my almost nothing, and He's about to prove that He's still the God of miracles. He's still the God who provides. He's still the God who multiplies. He's still on my side. So this is my declaration over every fear and doubt. Over every fear and doubt. God is about to multiply what I thought had run out. Oh, my nothing is becoming everything. Starting right now. Starting right now. Starting right now. God, I believe my nothing becomes everything in your hands. Listen to me carefully. The widow brought her jar, and God filled it until there was no more room. Your jar, your situation, your crisis. It's not too small for God. It's not too broken for God. It's not too late for God. Bring Him what you have, even if it's almost nothing. Especially if it's almost nothing. Because that's when God does His best work. Write in the comments right now. God, I'm the widow, multiply my oil. And watch what God does next.